Welcome to channel name Stoic Quartz. In today's video, we're diving into an intriguing topic, the subtle signs a woman might be giving off when she's interested in getting closer to you, both emotionally and physically. We'll explore 6 clear indicators that can help you read between the lines, so you're more attuned to what she's feeling. And here's the twist. We're approaching this from a Stoic perspective. Stoicism teaches us to stay calm, collected, and focused on what we can control, which can really help when interpreting complex social cues. Understanding these signs doesn't mean rushing things or overthinking. It's about being grounded, respectful, and aware. If you're ready to gain insight into these subtle signals and boost your self-awareness, let's dive in. Number 1. Increased physical proximity. Increased physical proximity, especially in shared spaces like offices, classrooms, and social gatherings, has significant impacts on interpersonal relationships, communication, and collaboration. When people are physically closer to one another, it often leads to more frequent interactions, facilitating natural conversations that foster better understanding and trust. For instance, employees in close-knit workspaces tend to collaborate more effectively, sharing ideas and solutions readily, which can lead to increased productivity and innovative outcomes. In educational settings, students who sit closer to each other are more likely to engage in group discussions, exchange ideas, and support one another's learning. Physical proximity can also strengthen personal relationships, as individuals are more likely to bond over shared experiences and daily routines. However, increased proximity isn't without challenges. It can lead to feelings of discomfort for those who prefer personal space, and issues like noise and overcrowding can impact focus and well-being. This is particularly relevant in cultures where personal space is valued, as close proximity may lead to stress or feelings of invasion. Furthermore, in settings where proximity is unavoidable, like public transport, close quarters can sometimes increase tension, especially if people are under time constraints or in stressful environments. In contrast, a well-designed space that accommodates both privacy and collaboration can foster a positive environment that balances these interactions with individual comfort. As societies become more interconnected and urbanized, designing spaces that respect personal boundaries while fostering social connection has become crucial. Overall, increased physical proximity is a double-edged sword, with the potential to both improve relationships and collaboration, and present new challenges in maintaining comfort and respect for personal space. Number 2. Frequent eye contact and smiling. Frequent eye contact and smiling are powerful nonverbal communication tools that can strengthen interpersonal connections. When someone maintains regular eye contact, it conveys confidence, attentiveness, and respect. It shows that they are fully engaged in the conversation and interested in the other person's words and emotions. Eye contact helps to build trust, as it can foster a sense of openness and honesty, making interactions feel more genuine. Smiling, on the other hand, adds warmth and friendliness to communication. A sincere smile can break down barriers, putting others at ease and creating a welcoming atmosphere. It's a simple gesture that can uplift the mood of both the person smiling and the one receiving it. Studies have shown that people who frequently smile and make eye contact are often perceived as more likable, approachable, and trustworthy. Together, eye contact and smiling help to build rapport and create a positive impression. In professional settings, for instance, these gestures can signal confidence and competence, which can be especially beneficial in interviews or presentations. In social contexts, they can help in making friendships or deepening personal connections. However, the key to using these tools effectively is authenticity. Forced eye contact or an insincere smile can have the opposite effect, making interactions feel uncomfortable. Practicing these nonverbal cues genuinely can enhance both personal and professional relationships, leading to more meaningful interactions. In sum, frequent eye contact paired with a warm smile serves as a universal language of friendliness, respect, and sincerity, making communication more effective and enjoyable for all parties involved. Number 3. Playful teasing or flirting. Playful teasing or flirting is a light-hearted way to build connection and intrigue in relationships. It's about expressing interest and affection through humor, banter, and subtle compliments. This type of interaction allows people to show their personality, sense of humor, and even a bit of vulnerability, making it feel refreshing and fun. Unlike aggressive teasing, playful flirting is meant to make the other person feel good, not uncomfortable. It often involves quick, witty responses, exaggerated compliments, or gently poking fun in a way that feels natural and non-threatening. A playful tease might involve giving a humorous nickname, making a mock competition out of shared interests, or playfully challenging them on something they say. The key is to balance the teasing so that it doesn't come off as rude or mean-spirited. The tone should remain upbeat and friendly, with genuine smiles, laughs, and attentive body language, helping both people feel at ease. This mutual enjoyment builds a sense of chemistry and comfort. When done well, playful flirting shows the other person that you're interested, but not overly intense. It lets both people drop their guard without taking things too seriously. For example, one might say, "Oh, I bet you can't handle spicy food," with a smile, prompting the other person to play along and build on the humor. This approach creates a relaxed and memorable experience that deepens the bond. Ultimately, playful teasing should be about fostering positivity and shared laughter, encouraging both people to enjoy each other's company while leaving room for curiosity and growth. Number 4. Touching her own body language, hair, lips, etc. Touching one's own body, such as hair, lips, or face, can reveal a lot about a person's emotional state, comfort level, or intentions. In body language, these subtle gestures often happen subconsciously, giving others insights into the person's internal emotions and social cues. For example, touching or playing with hair can suggest nervousness, self-consciousness, or, alternatively, flirtation, depending on the context. Running fingers through the hair may signal an attempt to self-soothe when feeling stressed or uncomfortable, as it's a comforting, repetitive action. Meanwhile, twirling or tugging on hair may imply distraction or nervousness, commonly seen when a person feels unsure or slightly anxious. Similarly, touching the lips can be quite telling. Lightly brushing one's lips or mouth with fingers can be a form of self-soothing or an unconscious way of drawing attention to oneself in a social or flirtatious way. It may also indicate thoughtfulness, as if the person is contemplating something deeply. However, if someone covers their mouth while speaking or listening, it might signal discomfort, hesitation, or even an attempt to hide something. Touching the face, cheeks, or neck is often associated with anxiety or stress, as these are vulnerable areas. Rubbing the neck or jawline can be a self-soothing action during moments of stress or tension. Additionally, touching these areas during conversations can serve as a comfort mechanism, helping individuals manage their emotions. Observing these subtle gestures and understanding the context can provide valuable insights into how a person feels, enhancing one's ability to interpret body language effectively. Number 5. Increased availability. Increased availability of products, services, and resources is crucial for businesses, consumers, and economies. As digital technology and logistical innovations evolve, the supply chain has transformed, ensuring goods and services reach people faster and with greater ease. This shift impacts diverse sectors, from healthcare to retail and finance, leading to improved user experiences, cost savings, and economic resilience. For businesses, increased availability can significantly boost revenue and customer loyalty. When customers have consistent access to desired goods, they are more likely to engage with a brand. Online platforms and e-commerce have made it possible to expand product reach beyond local regions, connecting consumers and companies across the globe. Faster shipping and 24/7 online access mean companies can operate and sell continuously, meeting the needs of today's always-on culture. In the healthcare sector, increased availability of essential supplies and pharmaceuticals can save lives. Innovations like telemedicine and automated inventory management have enhanced the ability to respond to emergencies and address shortages swiftly. During crises like the COVID-19 pandemic, an adaptable supply chain proved essential for getting protective gear, testing kits and vaccines to those in need. In finance, increased availability of banking services, driven by mobile apps and digital solutions, allows more people to access essential financial services, bridging gaps in underserved areas and fostering economic growth. Financial inclusion empowers people to manage their funds securely, make informed decisions, and contribute to economic resilience. Ultimately, increased availability creates a ripple effect across industries and communities, leading to a more connected, resource-efficient world. As industries embrace digital transformation, the continued focus on availability will foster sustainability, accessibility, and resilience, shaping a future where resources are within reach of all who need them. Number 6. Subtle verbal hints. Subtle verbal hints are an understated yet powerful communication tool, often used to convey messages indirectly. These hints can shape conversations, reveal feelings, or suggest actions without being overtly explicit. Subtle hints might include mild suggestions, indirect questions, or even slight changes in tone. Unlike direct statements, they require attentiveness to nuance, as they may go unnoticed if one isn't listening carefully. For example, instead of saying, "I want help with this project," someone might say, "This project's been really challenging." Such a hint implies the need for support without explicitly asking for it. The effectiveness of subtle verbal hints lies in their indirectness, which can encourage a more thoughtful or empathetic response. People often use these hints to soften requests or avoid confrontation, particularly in professional settings where diplomacy is valued. In personal relationships, subtle hints might convey desires, needs, or emotions that are difficult to articulate outright, like when a friend hints about feeling unappreciated by saying, "I've been putting in a lot of extra time lately." Picking up on subtle hints often requires a higher level of emotional intelligence and careful listening. Responding appropriately means reading between the lines, sensing what might be left unsaid, and, at times, asking clarifying questions to ensure mutual understanding. This style of communication encourages respect for each other's boundaries and maintains a level of discretion. Ultimately, subtle verbal hints add depth to communication, allowing people to share thoughts or feelings that might otherwise remain unspoken, fostering a more empathetic and understanding connection in both personal and professional contexts.